the importance of a daily routine. So I really want to make sure that you are in a comfortable place, not distracted, because this is going to be one of the ones that's really going to set your mindset so that you can really see in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months and years, it's really going to make a big difference. For many people here that are on the line, you understand that trading is not a 30-day get rich kind of process, right? We know that. And like with anything worth having, you're going to have to put some work into it, right? You see that, and it's pretty clear that you see the goal, you see the end goal, and you see folks that are making it happen, but you're quite not there yet. Sometimes it's not just about the technical part of it. A lot of it is really just getting this part right so that we can make the money right, make the relationships right. And I really wanted to spend the time because we're a family of entrepreneurs. We're a family of men and women all over the world. And we need to make sure that we know, I got your back, even though I'm not in your same city, but I want to make sure you know I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you, and I want to make sure that you do your best. But there are going to be some steps involved to make this happen the right way. So I shot a snippet video. I wanted to share that with you, and it's 5 steps. It's 5 steps. That's why I really need you to get your notebook. We'll go over the 5 steps of what it really is going to take to have a prosperous day, to have a prosperous life, to have a prosperous relationship with money. And we'll talk about that at the end, kind of recap, and let you guys get back to what you were doing. And also, I just wanted to thank everyone here that has been sending me kudos and everything for the upcoming move and everything. So thank you very much for everybody out there that's given me such a warm reception. And I really appreciate that. And Shakita, I wore the lipstick just for you today. I wore the lipstick just for you. So let me share this video with you so that you can really take hold of the next level. How many of you out there really can see? You can see past the frustrations of everything going on right now. How many of you, with just one, how many of you can actually see it's there? I can see it. Like, how many just throw one if you've got the possibilities of just knowing it's there. But I gotta just put the work in. Thank you, Gwen. You see it, it's coming. And sometimes it gets cloudy when we don't know how to manipulate things mentally, and then it starts to get a little frustrated. All right. So welcome everybody that's on new. Welcome our newest members to the I Am Mastery family. Welcome back, and just welcome. Every Tuesday we have a session together that I love to host. Last week we went over how to count pips, how to convert your salary to pips. Today's class is on the importance of your mindset and how to get organized. And then next Tuesday, make sure you come back. Next Tuesday, we're going to have a discussion on trend lines, the power of trend lines, Fibonacci, and you guys have seen the horizontal lines and the vertical lines, like how you can use that to your best advantage, trend lines. So that's going to be next Tuesday. All right. So you can see it. Now, I want to just remind you, anything worth having is going to take a process. And how you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. So what does that mean? So think about, are you always late for appointments? Are you always late for appointments? Are you always rushing to everything? Well, if you're always late for work, if you're always late going to the birthday party, or if you're always late going to family events, then that's how you're going to show up to different things in life. Late, rushed, not organized. When all we need to do is just step back and just say, what could I have done so I'm not rushing, so I'm not late all the time? Peeling the layers back, because all of us are entrepreneurs and there's different levels that we have. We've got families, we've got different work responsibilities, and we have different family responsibilities, especially with parents that might be getting older. And we have to be able to manage that. And it really starts at home before you leave the house. There's no magic trick. There's no membership that it costs. Everything that we're talking about today is free. And you have to make the decision on, am I going to do this, or am I going to live in a state of disruption and disorganization? It really makes a big difference on that. So I want you to think about, am I always showing up late, or am I showing up early? Because if you always show up early, then people know they can count on you. If you're showing up early, then that shows, well, I made sure that I got up extra early to make this happen, this appointment happen. I made sure that I'm prepared. But if I'm always showing up late, or I'm missing appointments all the time, then that's going to reflect in everything that you do. So just take note, how you do anything is how you do everything. All right. So again, I just wanted to introduce myself. I am Lori Woodruff. I am a real estate entrepreneur in the Maryland and DC area. Started working with I Am Mastery Academy 3 years ago. Actually, this month is an anniversary month. So 3 years. And trust me, personal development is not something that comes easy for everyone. It's going to take years to get to that level of knowing you can mentally handle things. And we've all been through crap. We all go through things, and we're always going to go through something, because God is always going to challenge us to know, do you want it bad enough? Do you want this bad enough? And it will be reflective in different scenarios. But how you respond is going to be the magic trick. And I want to at least give you some idea on what kinds of things that you can do so that you are not reacting to situations when they happen. So are we ready for our 5 tips? I'm going to have my girl Lori, my twin Lori, she's going to come on board, and she's going to share with you some of those tips that is going to help each and every one of us. Personal development, like I said, it's not going to be easy overnight, but if you start working on these tips tonight and begin them tonight, you will start to see you're going to have a more relaxed state of mind, and you will be able to respond when situations happen, not react, in a more intelligent and calm way. I want you to be able to attract money. I want you to be able to attract that man or woman in your life. I want you to attract better relationships. And all of it's going to be really starting here right now. So are we ready? Are we ready so I can cue this up? Willie, what's up? I see everybody out here. This will be recorded. So for those that are not here, I'm going to have to just make sure that everybody gets a replay of this. But you guys have your pen and paper? Are we ready? We got our Moscato?
Yeah, we're ready.
Or your wine or evening beverage of choice? All right, here we go. So 5 ways. Remember, this is all about you. All about you. 5 ways to maximize your day. And I said your day. I didn't say you, your day. Number 1, maximize your day is listen to money affirmations. Money affirmations. Now, you can go to YouTube and just type in the search bar, money affirmations. You're going to love me after this. You're going to love me after this. What's going on, Craig? Money affirmations. So just imagine going to sleep tonight, tomorrow. I want you to pick one that's probably good for about an hour. Imagine going to sleep with someone whispering in your ear, I am profitable today. I am boosted with income. All right. I am winning. All right. Versus hearing the news and what Trump and what the people on all that mess, what they're doing. Imagine that. I always tell people to turn the news off because it's all that going in your ear. You're keeping it on reserve. You just don't know that, but you're keeping it on reserve, and that's not a great thing. So tonight, do yourself a favor and go to YouTube, because I do this. I put this by my bedside, and now it's like I can't sleep. It's hard for me to sleep without it. Go to YouTube, put in the search bar, money affirmations. Get one. You're probably sleeping about 10, 15 minutes, all right? But what needs to happen is you need that to go into your subconscious. And that's what you need to go to sleep with. I guarantee you, you're going to wake up refreshed, excited, and ready to go. Because you might be getting up and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. I guarantee you, if you go to sleep with the money affirmations playing as you're going to bed, you're going to wake up refreshed. Try that for 21, 30 days straight. Actually, don't stop it. Don't even stop. Go that. Hey, John, you have all the tools and talents I need to succeed. I just need a mentor. Hey, John, you know I can always be your mentor. And you can be mine as well. I can learn a lot from you. Thank you. So try that. Money affirmations, all right? Try that daily. I don't care if you've got a spouse that's like, what are you doing? I don't care if you've got a boo thing that's just like, hey, what are you doing? Like, listen, I need to elevate and go to different levels. And you with this TV on is not getting me there. All right? Now, yes, all right, sometimes I do watch Family Guy before I go to bed. But I turn on the money affirmation before I go to sleep. There's a difference. So make sure that you are going to sleep with something that you're going to wake up with some respect. I'm going to just leave it at that. Now, all right, number 2, I want you to remove toxic people and jobs out of your space. How are you going to maximize your life if you're surrounded by a bunch of crap? If you're surrounded by a bunch of crap, then that's the reason why when you wake up, you can't stand to go to work. You can't stand to be around the people that are there. You need to remove them. All right. So start taking note. Who are the whack people in your life that really don't add any value? Start taking note tonight before you go to bed and start removing them. By the weekend, they can be eliminated. Bye. You have no good value in my life. Let it be gone. All right. C, number 3. Drink more water. Drink more water. I'm not sure who I'm talking to out there, the one that likes the iced tea, but I don't put any sugar in it. The iced tea with a little bit of lemon or honey in it. No, drink more water, straight water. If you want to put some lemon drops in it, cool. You want like lime juice, cool. Water. Room temperature is fine. Cold is okay, but drink more water. Think about whatever your weight is. Divide that by 3, and that's how many ounces per day your monkey tail should be drinking water. All right? Drink more water. Makes your skin looks nice. You got more energy. All right? And in the morning, actually, it's more of an energy booster, a natural one, if you drink lemon water in the morning so you can get your day started, rather than smacking coffee and tea down your throat. Y'all know, I keep it very straight. Don't have any filter. I'm trying to help you. All right, number 4, we're almost done. Ways to maximize your day. It's little things, it's just the little tweaks that you could do can turn a whole lot of difference in your life. Number 4, walk at least 1 mile a day. Yes, you can do this on your lunch break. Yes, you can do it in the morning before you go to work or school. You got time. Make time. Make time. Make time. Make time. Make time. Have yourself an accountability partner to say, listen, 3 times a week I'm going to be walking, and I need you to check in with me just to make sure I did it. And once you start doing that, day 1 is going to be probably a little bit hard. I didn't say do anything hard, stressful, lifting weights. I said walk. Walk, because when you do that in the morning, first thing, you got your mind open. You get to, kind of figure out what you're going to get done for the day. Maximize your day by first working on you. Work on you. Walk outside. It's nice outside in the morning right now. So go ahead, get that accountability partner. Let them know tonight, hey, we're making some changes, and I want you to be a part of my journey. I need you to be accountable. Just hit me up in the morning just to make sure I did my walk. Boom. Okay? You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Not only are you going to look good, but you're going to feel good. All right? This is about you. If you don't do this for me, I don't care. But I do care. So stop saying, I don't feel good and I'm not making the money I want. Well, I'm giving you the secrets to get started. Okay? And the last thing is, and this is in no particular order, forgive and pray for others. Ooh, that's probably the number 1 thing. Like I said, it wasn't in any particular order, but in order to maximize your life, you need to make sure that you are forgiving others, no matter how cruddy and raggedy stuff they did. You got to make sure that you're saying, you know what? Yeah, you did me wrong. But what I need to do is pray over your heart, pray over your finances, obviously, because that's the reason why you're probably the way you are. And I'm praying over the fact that you get better.
God can take over that, but I need to pray over you. And you also want to just pray for them, forgive them. Sometimes they don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they do. But when you begin to pray for others and you begin to unlock and unleash all of the things that you said you wanted to have happen for yourself. So just imagine, I remember one time, and I'll leave you with this story, a good friend of mine, one of my good spiritual buddies, we were talking, and this was about 9 months ago. 9 months ago, he calls and he says, we were just having a regular conversation, and I said, I'm trying to move to DC. For the longest time, I just don't know what it is, and I just need to get in front of DC. So he knew I really wanted to move to DC. So we were just having a regular conversation, and he said, did you pray over your parents' divorce? I was like, I was 11 years old. Why do I need to pray over my family's, my mom and dad's divorce? That happened long 30 years ago. He said, pray over that, and then you'll be surprised that a lot of the things that you are looking for are on the other side of your prayer. I said, okay, all right, let me give it a shot. Now, anything negative that happens in your life, whether if it's you associated with it directly or not, pray over it. Pray over it. Don't worry, hey, that's not my situation. No, just pray over it. Pray over it. That is our duty, all right? In order to do that, pray over others and forgive, because God kind of did that for us, right? So why are we being stank about it? So when we think about moving to the next level, I went to sleep, and I totally forgot to pray over my family, my parents' divorce. And I woke up first thing in the morning, and I was like, oh, before my feet touched the ground, I said, let me say my prayers. I prayed over their divorce 30 years ago. No more than 5 seconds after I said that prayer, my mother called me. And my mother never calls me in the morning. Like, she knows, don't mess with the morning time. She's not messing with that. But she calls me, and she was so excited. And she says, Lori, I'm trying to figure out what to do with Grandma's place. Grandma had passed away, and she had a co-op in DC. And she says, I'm trying to see if you want Grandma's condo, the co-op. I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like, why are you freaking out? Like, what's going on? I started crying. And she just didn't understand. And I explained to her, I was talking to my prayer buddy, and he told me to pray over you all's divorce. And then you called me and you talked about something I've been looking for years. And she says, well, I've already prayed over the divorce, but I'm glad you did that. 30 minutes later, I get a phone call from my stepmother. My stepmother says, hey, there's this investment property that I think you may want to take a look at today. Come on over and take a look at it. She knew that I work with quite a few real estate investors. And she said, come on over and take a look at it. I'm like, 2 blessings in one day, all because I opened my mouth and said a prayer over the past. So I tell you that. Stop carrying the relationships, the past stuff that has happened. I know divorces have happened, and, parents, children, you've all gone through it at some point. But I tell you, no matter what, even if it's friends in the past that you are no longer associated with, pray over them. Pray over them, because ever since then, now when I have a situation happen, and I want to just make sure that you have that as well, make sure that you're praying over it, because something is making them raggedy for a reason, all right? And it's not your concern to figure out what it is, but it is your policy to make sure that you pray for them so that you can move on. You hear me? All right, so that's it. I've got my 5 tips out there. Hope that everyone got some value. Hello, everyone. Hopefully you got some value with that. How to maximize your day. 1, get those money affirmations now on your phone tonight. I want to hear about them. Make sure you come on over to my page and let me know, Lori, it's been working. I woke up in good spirits. But money affirmations, check them out on YouTube and just push play. Go to sleep. Number 2 is remove toxic relationships and jobs from your life. Just let them go. Bye. 2 weeks notice. I'm out. Gotta go. All of you. Number 3, drink water. Whatever your weight is, whatever your real weight is, divide that by 3, and that is the true amount of ounces that you should be drinking per day. Put some lemon water in it, ladies and gentlemen. Start your day off with that natural energy. No more coffee. No more coffee. No more coffee. No more coffee. Number 4 is walk at least 1 mile a day. I don't care if you walk around your building, do something, but have an accountability partner to keep your butt intact with what's going on. And the last thing is to forgive and pray for others. So hopefully that helped out. A lot of these business topics that we have on Wednesdays are not just for our forex family. We have some traders that we pour this kind of information into, but this is for you. This is for you, for those people that just want to get that extra boost. Connect with me if you'd like to talk a little bit more about how our coaching programs can work for you, because I am taking a few clients per month that I can work one-on-one with. And that will allow you to start talking about your plans, what you plan to do, and how we can help together hold your business and your butt accountable. Your business and butt accountability partner. How about that? That's me. So for those brand new, Lori Woodruff, real estate entrepreneur, host of Lori TV, signing off. And you all have an amazing week on purpose. Talk to you later.
How was that, y'all? How was that?
Loved it. Starting tonight.
Starting tonight. Promise?
Yep.
Here is the, this is where I go right here, because number one.
What are you doing? I'm not supposed to. What the heck are you doing?
Uh-oh. Let me mute y'all because y'all are fussing over there. I wanted to make sure that you got the tips. And the very first one is the YouTube, going to here and listening to money affirmations. Now, of course, for the ones that are on the harmonic scanner review in the morning, big shout out to you guys. You all know how we get started in the morning, right? It's not listening to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. That's later in the day. But in the morning, because we're getting the mind right, this is what we do in the morning. And at nighttime, I typically would hit on my phone, just go to YouTube and type in money affirmations. And when you type that in, it's typically something like this. And if you look, it's for 2 hours. This is for 2 hours. You're not going to be up for 2 hours. Like, it takes you no time to get to sleep.
Still there, Lori?
So that's what I listen to in the evening before I go to bed. So subconsciously, you are listening to all of that in your sleep. So when you're waking up, you're not frustrated. I guarantee you tonight, try it. Because there's many times that we go to sleep and we wake up irritated. It could be raining outside, or we just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and we don't know why. It's because our spirit is not settled. We're still settled. We're still carrying things from years ago or yesterday. But this is a great way to start fulfilling. If you're looking for financial prosperity, if you're looking for health improvements, if you're looking to elevate, you've got to get your mind clear and you've got to feed it something of value. Because if I'm looking at the news, how many people got shot on 16th Street? How many more COVID cases are going on? If you're listening to all of that before you go to bed, you're going to wake up frustrated. Your mind is not settled. So this is the reason why I wanted to share with you this one, because you got to feed your mind something of value. All right. That's number one. That's the money affirmations. Number two is remove toxic relationships. Remove them. If you have anybody in your life that is causing you discomfort, whether it's, and I say even family members, I hate to say it this way, but family members are probably the worst because you think you owe them, but you don't owe them your peace of mind. Your peace of mind is everything, and you all are a different level. You remember, you are part of a small 10% group that actually wants to improve their finances in their life. Everybody says, oh, yeah, I want to do that. But they don't do anything to do anything about it. They just talk about it. So if you even have family members that are doing that and taking you on that journey, well, why are you doing that? Ezra, why are you bettering yourself? Paula, why are you doing that? Like, why are you spending that extra time? Because I'm trying to do bigger things, and you're not. So YouTube, money affirmations. Number 2, remove any toxic relationships, whether they are new relationships or old relationships. I hate to say it, but even with my own sister, mother, I've had to distance myself because their thoughts and beliefs are not of mine. And I'll just leave it at that. But I have to just leave it at that. And you know what? I'm at peace with that. So these are the things that are helping us get elevated. You know, we can definitely show you the charts and trend lines and harmonic scanner. This 90% that we're talking about is the real work. This is the real work. Number 3 is drink more water. As I mentioned in the video, whatever your weight is, divide that by 3. And that should be how many ounces. All my nurses that are on the line, you already know this. That's how many ounces a day that you should be drinking water. I don't like to drink straight water. But if I'm drinking alkaline water, it tastes great. You don't taste anything. But what I had to start doing was putting in drops of lime juice or lemon juice, apple cider vinegar with a little bit of cinnamon, you know, something in the water so that it doesn't make me feel it's nasty. So whatever is going to put your water improvement, do this. Because you'll start to see, if you start drinking a lot of sugars and a lot of those things, that's not going to help your routine. It's going to spike you up for a little bit. And then by 11, 12 o'clock, you're looking for some more sugar. So drink more water. Drink more water. Walk at least 15 minutes a day. I don't know how much coverage you can really get, but that's at least a mile. You can get at least a mile in that 15 minutes. And if you're doing that first thing in the morning before you go out and hit the world, you've got time to think about you. You've got time to think about money. You've got time to think about how much money you plan to deposit. You have time to think about you. And that's that time that you really want to use for yourself. You and your spouse, take a walk together. Let's go take a walk and imagine the things that you all can talk about and dream together. And the last thing is, and we do this even in the morning when we get together, set 5 intentions for the day and 10 moments of gratitude. This is probably the most important. As I ended with the video, that part still chokes me up because I never knew that praying over someone else would release the blessings that I'm supposed to have. I had a client a year ago. She was looking to sell her home. She had a lot of equity in that home. And her ex-husband had been estranged for years. But by selling the property, he was due a portion of that equity whenever she sold the house. So she was getting ready. The attorneys were talking back and forth and how much he was supposed to get. And something just told me in my spirit, I said, you know what? You need to pray over him. Yes, he's an alcoholic. Yeah, he's not doing well health-wise, but he wants part of your portion of your equity, doesn't he? She said, yeah, I can't stand him. I can't stand him. And I don't want to deal with him at all. I said, here's the magic. Send a prayer over him. Because you don't know what he's going through to cause all of this strife. I'm not praying over him, Lori. Ain't no way. And I said, sweetheart, take a step back. For you to get to your next house and whatever other goals that you have going on in life, you're going to have to forgive anyone that's causing irritation in your space. Any and every one. Pray over their, you don't have to call them up. You don't have to say, hey, ex-husband, I'm praying for you today. Just want to let you know that. No. Just in the comfort of your own home. Speak a prayer over his heart, over his mind, over his finances, over his health. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, 3 days later, she calls me crying on the phone. And she said, Lori, it worked. For the amount of money that he actually wanted, he actually told his attorneys that he doesn't want anything from the sale of the house, except $10,000. This man was due over $70,000. And all of a sudden, she gets a phone call from her attorney saying that her ex-husband no longer wants that money. And that took 3 days. In the video, what I just shared with you, mine took seconds. How much? What is yours? You have things that you definitely want to get done. You want to get to the next level. You want to buy a house. You want to get a car. You want your children to win. You want the better school. You want that tutor to come into your daughter's life, your son's life. But something is blocking. You ever feel like there was a blockage there? Right? There's a blockage, and something is blocking. Until you pray over your enemies, you will continue to have that blockage. Does anybody feel that? Does anybody hear that? And when you set your intentions for the day, you are simply saying 5 things that I plan to do today. Write it out. Write it out. Don't just think it. Write it out, because you need to see it. You need to see it. And then underneath that, write, what are 10 things that you're grateful for? And I mean every little thing that you take for granted. We take for granted the internet is working. We take for granted we have gas in our car. We take for granted that we can see. So for these things, write what you are grateful for. And I guarantee you, with this whole mix, there's only 5, but they're huge and they're free things to do. There's no way that you will not begin to immediately see some immediate elevations happen in your life. Immediate. Okay? And so I always share with everyone in our group, 90% of everything that we do is this. This is the work that has to be done for us to have what we want. In order for you to have it, you've got to be it. If you want to be rich, be wealthy, you've got to already act as if I'm already there. I'm already there. I'm already walking in it. I may be walking in my basement with slippers on, but guess what? I am a freaking millionaire. I can buy the Continental if I want. Right now, today, I've got $50,000 right now, cash. That house, don't worry about and stop asking for, I just want $1,000 towards my mortgage payment. I want, my house is paid off. My house is paid off. So God is looking to do abundance, but we just keep asking for just a little bit. I just want a little bit, God. Just give it to me, but you know he can give you more. So this is the work, guys, that we talk about. The 10% that we get together in the mornings and go live sessions in the harmonic scanner, that's 10% of the work. In order for us to get that money, to get those relationships going, we got to put these tips into action like today. All right. So I hope this helps someone get to that next level. I really hope that you took notes. I hope that you took notes, because this right here, written down right in front of you, is going to be your new fresh start. How you do anything is how you do everything. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, we'll be back 8:30 in the morning doing the harmonic scanner together. Be there. I know today was not the best day for it, but guess what? We're back. We don't just fall out just because a trade went out. We never fall out because a trade went out. It was a lesson learned, and we keep going. We keep going. We keep going. All right. So I thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's show for how to get your day together, for getting the daily routine together. I just wanted to drop those 5 tips for you, and you guys have an amazing evening. And let me know how you slept tonight. You put the money affirmations on. Put it on low. Put it on low, but I guarantee you, you will wake up feeling so amazing tomorrow. So amazing. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you later.
Thank you, Lori.